Pesachim Daf Yudal. Today's email comes from Mr. Anonymous. He says, I can't believe it's been 11 months of my Yomi learning. As you heard countless times, first time since Yeshiva, I know that streaks are for Guinness Book of Records and not for Nyani Shamayim. It's about the journey, not the perfection of the destination, but I can't believe it's been 11 months. And he says that every day is defined by him, by the daf, and every day, and he gives different examples how different days correlate to the daf. And he says, finally, it'd be worthwhile to come to Eretz Yisrael to visit MDY, and that's why MDY is not in Yerushalayim, so that they don't get accused of coming to Chamit Tveria and Peres Genoisar. He's coming to Yerushalayim for Akash Baruch Hu and not for MDY. The day is about the daf. Reb Eli, you mamish changed my life. New words for the next Reb David address song. I know there are many emails on the commercialized MDY. However, if you read this, please anonymously. Rabbi Sai, today we're learning a fascinating sugya that's going to take us about a week to finish. The sugya of Reb Chanina's Gana Kohanim, which is Tumas and Taharas, and it's for the rest of Shas. And in fact, Be'ezer Hashem, real soon when Mashiach comes, we're going to be using this day to day. So a real quick overview. Avia Vaysa Tuma. The way Tuma works is it goes in levels. The strongest, most potent Tuma is Avia Vaysa Tuma. That's a dead body. Under that is Avat Tuma. That's a person who touches a dead body, or if you touch, or a sheretz itself. If a sheretz touches a kli, or this tmei mace touches a kli or a person, that goes down one level from Avat Tuma to a Rishon. And it keeps on going. Anything that Rishon touches, the next level becomes a Sheni. A Sheni touches something, becomes a Shlishi. If it's Truma. If it's Hegdish, Kachim, it could be a Revi. And if it's Paraduma, goes endless, could be Chamishi, Shishi, etc. We're going to be discussing Tful and we'll explain it when we get there. Says the Mishnah, and we'll see soon how this relates to Pesach. Pesachim. Reb Chanina's Gana Kohanim says that it's permitted to burn kachim that are tamei on a high level of a rishon together with kachim that are a shlishi. Even though by doing so, by burning the rishon with the shlishi, you're bringing the shlishi up a level, because if a shlishi touches a rishon, it becomes a sheni. That's okay. Now the Gemara has a three-way machlokes. According to Abaya, when it comes to regular food, chulin, food cannot make other food tamei. Mashka, liquid, cannot make other mashka tamei. The only time, according to Abaya, something can make another food tamei, one food can make another, is when it's truma and kachim. According to Rava, in the name of Rav Ada Barahava, only kachim could make other kachim food tamei. And according to Ravin, in the name of Rava, nothing makes something else tamei. Food cannot make another food tamei. However, everybody agrees, all three of them agree, that food could make mashka tamei, liquids, and liquids could make food tamei. In the Mishnah, there's no mention of the word mashka, so we're not dealing with mashka. Although we could say, theoretically, if the meat, the rishon meat, has liquid on it, that liquid would be able to be matama other food to make it a sheni, but there's no mashka there. So therefore, we have to explain Ravina that midrabanan, food could be matama other food. That's how we have the case in the Mishnah. They have a food that's a shlishi because it touched another food that was a sheni, became a shlishi. Rebbe Akiva adds to Rebbe Chanina's Gana Kohanim. Chanina's Gana Kohanim says that we can make a shlishi into a sheni. Rebbe Akiva says, I have a case that you can make a shlishi into a rishon. How? If you have a tful yom that's a person that was tamei, he went to the mikvah, he becomes tar pretty much. But he has to wait until nightfall in order to be completely tar. Until that time, he's called a tful yom, and if he touches truma, he makes the truma, he himself is like a sheni, he'll make truma into shlishi. So here's a case that he touched oil, and he made the oil into a shlishi. You're permitted, says Rebbe Akiva, to take that shlishi oil and pour it into a piece of metal candle. Now, metal is a phenomenal halacha. Metal turns into whatever it touches in terms of avia v'isatoma or avatoma. That is, if metal touches a dead body, it's just like a dead body. It's avia v'isatoma. And if metal touches a person that touched a dead body, it becomes an avatoma just like that person that touched a dead body. So therefore, this metal, if you pour the oil into this metal that touched an avatoma, a person who touched the body, you're actually pouring oil into an avatoma, which will make that oil into a rishon. One step below avatoma is a rishon. You're permitted to take an oil that's a shlishi and make it into a rishon. Step it up 2 levels. That's one more level than Reb Chanina's Gana Kohanim. And Rava proves that Rebbe Akiva obviously holds that this mashka has the power to be matama other things midiraisa. Otherwise, Rabbi Akiva's halacha would have no effect, because anyways, this oil is tamei tful yaim. So what did you gain? You can't say that Rabbi Akiva is talking about that it becomes tamei midirabanan, because in midirabanan every liquid jumps up all the way to a rishon, even if it's a shlishi becomes a rishon. So there's no need of the Mishnah to say that it touched the avatuma. Rabbi Yossi argues on Rabbi Akiva, and he says even according to Rabbi Eliezer and Rabbi Shua, who are very makel, they admit that you burn chametz, and that's how it's attached to our Mishnah. We'll see chametz that's truma, that's tamei. You could burn those two. You cannot burn them together. Chametz that's truma, that's tamei, with chametz that's truma, that's tar. You have to burn them separately. And only according to Rabbi Yeshua, if you have a suffix that it's tamei with vadai tamei, then you can burn them together. And this is what it has to do with Maseches Pesachim. Says Rameir, Beis Reb Chanina is Gan Koyanim. This is one pshat, who says that you could take a piece of meat that became tamei midrabanan, became a shlishi midrabanan because it touched something midrabanan. You can take that drabanan tuma and put it together in a fire with a piece of meat that's tamei midaraisa. Take that concept and bring it to chametz. Chametz as well. The 6th hour, it's also for us to eat chametz only midrabanan. You could take that chametz that's also taken midrabanan and put it into a fire together with chametz that's tamei. That's the correlation to our Mishnah. Have a wonderful day.